Hello and welcome, happily ever after. How are you today on this beautiful Sunday? How's everyone this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world? Hello, A. Could you ask a personal question? Well, the rules for my readings are on the below the stream in the description box. If you would please check those out. I am doing great, thank you. Excuse me. It's kind of a rainy day here in the southeast of the U.S. I read upon everything else. If you'd like a general reading, that would be acceptable. You can ask for your feelings around love, but I won't, when I say I won't read for love or things of that nature, I won't read what another person feels about you or something like that, just because it involves a third person who does not give me permission to access their energy, and it is unethical in my opinion and a few others' opinion. I can see I'm not a fortune teller, but I can gauge I can see what the tarot oracle has to say. But if it involves another person, it's not going to answer the question. It'll probably be more along of how you feel and what you should focus on. Okay, well, I can see what the tarot says, but like I said, it's probably going to focus on more of what your feelings are and what more about you than about the other person, because it's generally not how yes, I'm very respectful. I don't like accessing someone else's energy because I'm an energy worker and that's how I read. And if they're not in the channel to give me permission to connect to their energy, then I don't, because to me that's just not right. Wheel of Light is my mod, and when he has a second, will start up a queue. Since A spoke up first, I will do the reading for them. A, would you like, I have tarot and oracle. This is my tarot deck. And this is the Work Your Light Oracle. It's your choice of what cards to be read from. So just let me know what deck you want. And then to explain how I do my reading, all right, tarot. To explain how I do my readings, like I said, I'm an energy worker. So what I will do is ask for the people that I'm reading for, or querents, to... thank you, Wheel. Make sure you also give Wheel of Light a subscribe. He streams as well, tarot and oracle, and he is truly talented. The way I work is, like I said, I'm an energy worker. What I ask for you to do is imagine a ball of light or a ball of energy in front of you, and I will come to meet your energy and connect to you, and then I'll shuffle the deck while you contemplate your question. And then I never keep anyone's energy, and I never leave my energy with anyone else. That's just not how I work. I never will work like that. And so let me know when you're ready with the ball of energy. I'm going to shuffle the deck before you start with the energy, and then to clear any other readings that could potentially have been in the reading, previous readings, that is. And we'll see what tarot has to offer today. All right, give me just a minute. Like I said, I'm going to clear the energy of the deck with just a few shuffles. Then I will connect to your energy. And then as I shuffle after these few times, I'm going to ask that you contemplate the question. If you hear my dogs, I apologize. All right, so I'm going to connect to your energy. And then, like I said, when I'm ready, I will tell you to start contemplating the question, and I will shuffle the decks. Okay. Go ahead and start contemplating your question. All right, let's see. All right, here we have the World. We have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So, starting with the World, I feel like this is a past card, but I feel that you have had a very grandiose, very grandeur vision growing up of what the world would be like, what your life would be like as you aged and became an adult, that potentially you could, your life would just be perfect automatically, and that you just had this very picturesque view of how your life would be. Like everything would fall into place. And if something resonates with you, please let me know. If it doesn't, please let me know so I know if I'm on the right track or not. So current card, current within the last 6 months to now, is the Nine of Wands. I feel like you've gone through some things recently that have really been hard on you and definitely didn't play into how you viewed your life would be. It kind of was an eye-opener for you. And you've really doubted yourself and your beliefs, potentially. And I don't just mean religious or spiritual beliefs. I mean, everything. It just plays really into the World card, or what I just said about the World card being, how picturesque your view of life would have been, and reality set in, essentially. It is worth it. I feel like you've had to really step back for a little bit to regain your strength and to reset and rethink some things in your life. Mostly to regain your strength to continue with your life and with your path. Now this card, the Seven of Swords, this is a potential, and I do say potential because one little minute change in your path or your thought process or your desires or anything about you could change the future. That's why I say I'm not a fortune teller. I feel like for this card, for you, it's like you're coming, you're trying to escape something, or you're trying to get out of a bad situation. So just think about, go into any aspect of your life, even if it's a relationship or a job or education, with your eyes open. Do your research, contemplate things, meditate, really think about how you want to proceed in life, and don't go into it naively. Do your research, open up your eyes, ask for your spirit guides and angels and guardians assistance with messages and with the things that you need to do for your future. Always make sure that you hold on to your strength and live your life for you, because there's no one else that's going to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. You have to be happy with how you live your life. And I feel like this bird that's up here is indicative of your guards and guides watching over you, and just reminding you to look for the messages from them. I really think you need to rethink whatever situation that you are asking about. Think about it and don't rush things. Whatever it is, just don't rush things. If it's getting out of a bad relationship, do it safely. If it's getting into a relationship, just take your time. Don't rush it. Get to know them and be yourself. You keep seeing 33 a lot and have been since you can remember. There's a whole, I'm not a numerologist, unfortunately. I don't know much about number messages. You can YouTube search angel numbers. It is very petrifying. Putting yourself out there is extremely scary, but you never know what you can find once you do. Like, I was very hesitant to stream on YouTube just because I know the audience is much wider for readings on YouTube. I used to stream on a couple gaming sites, and this is a whole different ballgame, and I've been really enjoying it, and I'm really glad that I did. And that's my point. You never know what you're going to find unless you put yourself out there. But again, be protective of yourself. Be mindful of others around you. Don't just go wild-eyed and naively into the world and expect everybody's just going to be nice, because unfortunately that's not the case. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hello, Paloma. Yeah, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it, streaming on YouTube. But so yes, that's what the tarot has to offer for you today. Thank you again for stopping by and letting me connect to your energy. I wish you the best of luck. You're welcome to stop by in the future and let me know how things go. I would really appreciate that, actually. So do you have any other questions? right. I do believe Happily Ever After was next, Paloma, but we can get you on the list. Well, that's something that you'll have to find out for yourself, hun. I can't. That goes along with the relationship. Hey, Lena, how are you tonight? Or this evening, afternoon, wherever you are. That's a choice that you'll have to make on your own. I'm not comfortable in telling you yes or no because I don't know your relationship and I don't know the other person. It wouldn't be fair of me to give you that type of advice. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. I'm going to let go of your energy and I'm going to keep my energy with me. I wish you, again, all the best of luck. I hope that whatever comes about for you in the near future and in your future life, that it is full of blessings and love and light. Thank you for letting me read for you, eh? Happily Ever After, are you still here? And yes, like Wheel said, please make sure you... Thank you, A. I appreciate that. Please make sure you check the rules that are underneath in the description box of the stream. I kind of moved them off stream just because I wanted to... Or off the screen, I should say. Because I just wanted to clean up the image. Happily Ever After, are you still here? I'll give it about another 20 seconds. Hello, Ray Shuma. How are you? Yes, Wheel can get you added to the list, Ray. Hello, No Limits. Welcome, everyone. So glad you all are here. How's everyone this Sunday? All right, Happily Ever After has not answered. I believe... Paloma was after. If Happily comes back, just make sure, can we get them re-added, please? To the list. Paloma, are you still here? All right. So for everyone that's coming in, thank you, Wheel. Please make sure you give Wheel of Light a follow and a subscribe because he does streams as well. He did a 6-hour one yesterday. I am still floored by that because that's beast. But he's truly talented and really amazing, and I really appreciate him for modding for me today. All right, Paloma, I can definitely do a reading for that. Would you like tarot or oracle? My choice, huh? Hello, Wallflower. Welcome. Let's do the Work Your Light Oracle. All right, so for the new folks that have not been here before, the way I do my readings is I will ask for you to imagine a ball of light or energy in front of you. I will connect your energy, or connect to your energy, and then I let go of your energy and I take mine back after the reading. I never leave my energy with anyone, and I never keep anyone's energy. The rules for the readings are in the description box below. Paloma, first I'm going to shuffle the deck to release any energies that have been stagnant within it, and then I will ask for you to get ready for it with your energy, and then have you concentrate on your question as I shuffle after I connect to your energy. So just give me 1 minute to shuffle the deck to release the energies that could be stagnant. All right, Paloma, whenever you are ready, let me know that your energy is ready and I will connect to you. All right, I'll connect to you. All right, Paloma, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the deck. Please make sure you're thinking about your question as I shuffle. All right, so the message is you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. It's kind of not really answering the question in a yes or no fashion, but we'll see what the book has to say. Let's see. Already doing it. Do not question things so much. They are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. You are closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will soon come. So, like I said, it's not a traditional yes or no or whatnot type card, but just know that keep walking your true north and you'll be led exactly where you need to be. And not necessarily just in love, it's in every aspect of your life. Continue to work on self-love and enjoying yourself, being who you are and true to yourself. And I think that you'll find someone. I can't say if it's in the next 3 months or not, but keep laying those foundations and making the foundation stronger, and keep adding those bricks and you'll get there. I'm going to pull a tarot card. do feel a little pull of the tarot. We'll see what tarot has to offer. Welcome, Earth Angel. All right, Paloma. Let's see what the tarot has to say. My cards would spread out for me to choose from. So we have the Five of Cups reversed. I feel like with the cups being a water element card and it being reversed, I think that you've had not so good luck in love, and you've come a long way since then, though. You worked on yourself quite a bit, and I think this just really reiterates what the Oracle card is saying. Your heart needs a little bit more healing, I think, but I think you're on the right path, and just keep staying strong, Paloma. You'll get there. So, again, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. And then the Five of Cups reversed. Do you have any other questions, Paloma? Okay. Thank you for allowing me to connect to you, Paloma. I will release your energy, and I will shuffle the decks to release the energies of the deck and of the reading. Thank you all for being understanding about the cue. I wish you the best of luck, Paloma, in your search. Wheel, who is already, never mind. Anything positive coming your way that I see using tarot? All right, give me 1 second, Nina. Let me shuffle my tarot deck to release those energies. All right, Nina, you know how I do things. Just let me know when you're ready with your energy, and I will connect to you. And we'll see what tarot has to say. Hello, Earth Angel. Okay. Before I connect to Nina, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you scroll down to the description box and read the rules for readings. I know it looks like I don't cover a lot, but I actually do. So, or can read for a lot, but I do. And there is a queue for readings. If you'd like to be added, just let Wheel of Light know and he will add you to the list. All right, Nina, here we go, hun. Hello and welcome, Ale. All right, Nina, start thinking about your question. All right. All right, we have the Eight of Wands upright. I do feel that you're coming out of a bad time, like you're rising above the dark clouds that you've been going through lately or in the last year. I do feel that you'll be reaching, I think 2019 is going to be a good year for you. You'll see a lot of light, a lot of blessings. You just got to remember to stay strong and stay true to you and stay true to your path and what you want out of life. I think that your strength and your energy is going to be what sustains you through 2019. So make sure you take time to rest. Take time to regather your strength. But yes, I do see you coming out of the clouds and rising above the darkness. And I feel like 2018 probably wasn't the best year for you. And I feel like you're rising above that. And it's starting, I feel like it's going to start on the full moon of this month, which is also a super moon and a solar eclipse, or a lunar eclipse, excuse me. So I feel like this new full moon is going to have extra special meaning for you, Nina. And I believe that starts on the 21st of January. So in 7 days, I think. I'd have to look it up, but I think it's the 21st or the 22nd. Pretty sure it's around that time. I think that's just going to be the beginning. Like I said, it's not going to be like wham bam in your face. It's just going to start at that time. So you're probably going to feel the building of the energy with the lunar eclipse. I keep wanting to say solar. But so there you go. Do you have any other questions? Alrighty, thank you so much for stopping by again today, Nina. I'm going to release your energy, and I'm going to release the energy of you and take my energy back to me. I wish you light and love throughout the year and many blessings. Ray Shuma, welcome back. Looks like you are up next for readings, for a reading. Thank you, Nina. Yep, Ray is returning. He's been in my channel before. All right, Ray, would you like a tarot card pull or would you like an oracle? And do you have a specific question or just a general? Ray, do you have a preference of tarot or oracle? Okay, happily, we can get you added to the queue again. Not a problem. Can you all hear me okay? Ray, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay. Oracle. Okay, I can see what the oracle says. Just know that it might not. I'm not going to connect to Karen's energy, Ray, because that's not what I do. I don't have their permission to do so, so it wouldn't be very nice of me to do that. We'll see what the oracle has, though. Ray, you've been in my channel before, so you know how I work. So just let me know when you are ready for me to connect. And then think about your question as I shuffle the deck. There must be a delay in the stream. Yeah, there's a delay. Sorry guys, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up to Ray. Or to y'all if anyone else is having a delay. Not sure what's going on because that seems pretty significant. The length of time where I'm asking a question to when I'm being answered. I'm not sure if it's on Ray's end or mine. Or it's YouTube. Okay. All right, Ray, go ahead and contemplate your question as I shuffle the deck. All right, let's see what the Oracle has today. Kind of struggling with which card to choose. Let me shuffle one more time. I think it's slightly because this is a relationship question. All right, so I don't necessarily think it might not be the right deck for this, but so this card is about you. It's called Minnetonkan. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And the deck has to say, Minnetonkans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Minnetonkans' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Minnetonkans feel most at peace and at home when or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Minnetonkans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet being no longer being in existence. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Minnetonkan or a longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. So like I said, not necessarily about a relationship, but that's generally how tarot reads or how it ends up being for my readings when it comes to relationships. That's why I don't do it. It's about the person that I'm reading for, not in response to the relationship. Although, in a way it does, because it's like you're longing to belong. You're longing to find, quote, home. I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with you, but that's just what the oracle. And this deck really isn't appropriate. So if you don't mind, I'm going to pull a tarot card. But this oracle deck really isn't appropriate for that type of reading. Or I can pull from my Halloween oracle. It's up to you. I have that oracle deck as well. So I can either pull, okay. All right, so the Six of Wands reversed. So this card just really states the lack of pomp and circumstance regarding the situation. Okay. Be careful in how you approach the situation with this, Karen. Don't be overbearing and don't be pushy. Take your time. Listen to what she has to say. If she says no, you know, she's not interested, take that and move on. You know, maybe she just wants to be a friend. Maybe she's not ready for a relationship. But the important thing is not to be overbearing and to listen to her. But I think the focus needs to be on you. Going back to the oracle card, find where your home is. It doesn't have to be a physical place. It could be you know, friends that you call family type stuff. So that's what the oracle and tarot have to say. So thank you for letting me connect to you, Ray. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the two decks. Yes, exactly. I'm going to release the disconnect the energy between us and then shuffle these decks, and then whomever is next. Please make sure to give Wheel of Light a subscribe. He is modding for me tonight or today. He does tarot streams as well, and he is truly talented, and I really appreciate him modding for me today. Thank you so much, Wheel. All right, so Wallflower, it looks like you're up next. if you are still here. All right, 1 second. Let me shuffle these decks real quick, or this oracle deck real quick. Any positive changes coming into your life, like traveling because of a job abroad or something, and when? I'm not sure if the tarot will say when, but we can definitely find out. So if you're new to my channel, the description box contains my rules. Please make sure you read them. And the way I do my readings is I will ask for you to imagine a ball of light or energy in front of you, and I will connect to your energy. At the end of the reading, I will disconnect from your energy, leave your energy with you, and then I will take my energy back. I never keep someone else's energy. Wallflower, whenever you're ready, please let me know and I will connect to you. And then as I shuffle, please just make sure that you contemplate your question as I shuffle the deck. All right. All right, I'm going to start shuffling. All right, well, that's one card that fell out. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so with the Nine of Wands reversed, this is a past card. And I don't think it's a very recent past, but I feel like life has... I get the impression that you're very blessed. You have had a lot of opportunities and a lot of choices to make in your life of exactly where you want to go and what you want to do, education or career opportunity wise. And maybe that's not right. Maybe you've had to have your own back and watch out for yourself. I'm kind of getting mixed messages. Maybe it was because of having your own back and working hard, that's when all the blessings and opportunities open to you. Is that correct? Please let me know. This is for anybody in the stream wanting a reading. If something resonates with you, if I'm wrong, please don't hesitate to tell me respectfully, because I need to know if I'm on the right path or not. Okay. Okay. So you've worked your butt off to get where you're at, correct? Or currently. And that's where this is coming in. Okay, so that's the best way to be, Wallflower, honestly. That's what will get you the farthest in life. So the 7 of coins. So now is the time to reap harvest of your hard work. Put yourself out there. Keep searching for any type of job that you're looking for in your field. So that's what all I'm getting for that card is just a harvest card. It's harvesting what you've reaped and sowed. Now's the time to sow those blessings and all that hard work. Now the 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles reversed. I feel like for this situation it's kind of a warning card. Be careful when you do get a job, how you spend your money. Don't be lavish with it, with your spending. Make sure that you have your priorities straight and that you're not just going out and buying wants, that your priority is your needs. I know when someone has had a hard life that once they get money, it's like, okay, now I can buy things to make myself happy. That's not where happiness lies. Happiness lies in loving yourself and working hard for yourself. So just know that you're the key to your own success. You're going to continue being your own hero in your life. I'm not getting a win specifically, but just know that this card is the current card, and it's time to look at all your options and start harvesting the ones that best suits you. I feel a couple of job opportunities potentially. So do your research on the company of whomever you decide to go for or interview with. Go in there prepared, have your resume, the whole shebang. Research the company. That way when they ask you, so do you know anything about our company? You could be like, well, yes, I learned online that da-da-da-da-da. Your company has been around for this long and you do this and this and this. And go with your intuition on what you feel is the best fit for you. All right? Do you have any other questions regarding this reading? You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to connect. I will disconnect from your energy and then I will shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to need to take like a quick 2-minute BRB. I know Ale is next. If you're still around, please make sure you read the rules in the description box. While I'm AFK for a second after I disconnect from Wallflower. Thank you, Wallflower, for allowing me to connect to your energy and for reading for you today. I wish you joy and happiness and bright blessings in your future. And I hope that you do find a job that makes you happy and fulfilled. And shuffle the deck to release the energy of the reading. And then I will BRB. Ale, in the meantime, please make sure that you have your question ready when I get back. And which deck you'd like to use. Okay, sorry about that. I have returned. All right, Ale. Oops, sorry. Whack my camera. All right, Ale, do you see love? Do I see love coming or picking up at any time soon? It's been so stagnant lately. Thank you. And tarot. Okay. So, Ale, the way I work is I will ask for you to imagine a ball of light or energy around you or in front of you, and I will connect to your energy, and then I will shuffle the deck, and all I request is that you contemplate your question as I shuffle the deck. So let me know when you're ready, and then I will shuffle. Or then I'll connect and then shuffle. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for being patient. Alright, go ahead and contemplate your question as I shuffle the deck. Alright, let's see what the tarot has to say. Alright, so we have the Six of Wands upright this time. Are you the type of person who really goes out, hi Sammy, out of their way to like lavish gifts when possible on whomever you're dating or interested in, Ale? Because I feel like you put a lot of effort into showing your interest and desire to date someone. Like this card really is like I use pomps and circumstance. Like it's a parade. This knight that's in the image is in a parade. So I feel like you're very, not theatrical, but like you just go above and beyond. Yeah, and doesn't have to be materialistic. So the next card, which is a current situation, is the Fool reversed. I feel like you're not so naive about relationships and love as you were in the past. Like your eyes are open just a little bit more. I'm also getting the impression that maybe there's something that you've been neglecting about yourself for a situation, and that's right now where your focus should be. Not necessarily on love, but there's something that needs your attention. I'm not quite sure what. So the 6 of coins, I think really plays into the Fool reversed. I think that potentially in the past, some people that you've been dating or interested in may have taken your advances as overbearing. Is that true? Have you been told that? Like you, like I said, I feel like you're the one that really goes above and beyond what most people are used to. So I think that if that is the case, that you're going to have to learn to tone that down, and maybe that's what you need. Okay. Well, I mean, one person's... So what just popped into my head was the 5 types of how someone likes to be loved. There's 5 different types. So what one person could perceive as overbearing is not really the case. I don't know. This is just... it's not very clear. This message just really isn't clear. It's kind of all over the place when it comes to love. Hold on. I want to look at something real quick. Because maybe I'm missing something. So what I'm looking at, and I try not to read what the books say about what each card represent, but usually there is something that sticks out to me when I do. So what stuck out to me was strings attached for this keyword, and jealousy. So just be careful in your future relationships in the near future that there's not strings attached, and that's either perceived strings or actual strings. Like, I don't know, it could be anything, but just be careful. Get to know the people. Take things slow. That seems to be the theme that today is. Take things slow. Get to know the people. And don't go into it just naively. Do you have any other questions, Ale? You're welcome. I'm sorry again that it's not super clear, and that's generally why I don't do love readings, because sometimes the messages just aren't that clear, and I feel like I'm flattering. All right, so in addition to my other reasons, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your energy and shuffle the deck to release the energy of the deck. All right, happily ever after, you are up next. I'm glad you came back, or were able to come back. How are you today, Sammy? So we've got the Sarah Marchetti Legacy of the Divine Tarot and 2 oracle decks that we can work with today. The Halloween Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, so to make sure I understand your question correctly, you want to know if the spirit guide you feel connected to is related to Jacob Astor V. Just making sure I understand your question. So the way I do my readings is I will ask for you to imagine a ball of light or energy in front of you, and I will connect to your energy, shuffle the deck, and while I'm shuffling the deck, please make sure that you're concentrating on your question and let me know when you're ready. So you want to verify whether or not... Hello, No Limits. Welcome back. You want happily ever after. You want to verify if the information you found about the spirit guide is related to Jacob Astor. Oh, okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready to connect energetically, and then I will shuffle the deck, okay? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So let me know when you're ready to connect. All right. Awesome. Okay, happily, as I connect to you, I am getting an image of the Titanic in my mind. I'm not sure if this person that you're connected to is a spirit guide or just a spirit who hasn't reincarnated yet. But let's find out about your question. All right, go ahead and contemplate your question, and I will shuffle the deck. Well, that could very well be. All right, so I got the Hermit reversed. So this is more of saying look externally. Because if it were upright, it'd be more look internally. But this is saying look at... I'm getting the sense to do more research. When you said that you got the name Brooke in the EVP and that your research led to that's the wife of Jacob Astor V, and that she was a servant on the Titanic, I'm getting that she's with Brooke, and that's why that name came up in the EVP. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be related. She could have been a servant of the Astors. I feel they're connected, but not necessarily family related. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting the sense that this is a spirit guide. Wheel of Light may be able to give, when he streams, this might be a better question for him because he does more spirit work than I can. Or maybe he can chime in if he's getting anything and wants to. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting more that somehow they are connected. I'm not getting a sense that she's a spirit guide more than she's a spirit in the other, across the veil, who's just communicating with you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and release the energy, remove myself from your energy so that he can connect. And then, yeah, and that could very well be the case happily. I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying I'm not getting the sense that she's a spirit guide personally. But Wheel of Light does better work with spirit guides and with spirits than I can do right now. I'm still learning. I'm disconnected, Wheel, if you want to try connecting. Like, I will totally tell you if I'm not able to do something and who I think would be able to help you. And that goes for anybody. I'm not going to claim to be something I know I'm not. Okay, no limits. Are you still here? Okay, Wheel. No limits. Would you like tarot deck, oracle deck, and which one? And you're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to connect and try to help. Like I said, I did get the image of the Titanic, and I do feel that the spirit is connected to Brooke. I just don't know in what way, and that's why I say that Wheel would be able to help you, potentially help you better than I could. All right, Oracle. And which Oracle deck would you like? We have the Work Your Light Oracle and the Halloween Oracle. The Work Your Light. Do you have a specific question? All right. All right, so I generally work the same way that Wheel of Light does. I know you were in his stream yesterday. I will connect to your energy, shuffle the deck, and then see what the cards have to say, and see if they'll answer the question, and then disconnect from your energy and shuffle the deck to release the energies of the reading. So just go ahead and let me know when you're ready. Alrighty. Alright, go ahead and contemplate on your question as I shuffle the deck. So the card that I pulled is Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Let's see what the book has to say. I've never pulled this card before. Lumeria, or Mu, is one of Earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on Earth, a time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lumeria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on Earth. Perhaps you are part of the transition team who, at soul level, are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lumeria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible. And while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lumeria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that there are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. So I think the message is in that last question, or last sentence. The only way to heal the world around us is to heal ourselves. So, I mean, I think that you need to focus on yourself right now and rest. Save up your energy and save up your strength so that your body can heal. But also don't remember to keep on living while you're going through this. Thank you for allowing me to connect and to read for you. I hope that, and I wish you the best of luck in your health journey right now. Go ahead and disconnect. And I wish you love and light as you go on this journey, no limits. You're very welcome. Again, thank you for allowing me to connect and to read for you today. All right. Wheel, was there anyone else after? Thank you, Happily. I appreciate it. Yes, please make sure you subscribe to Wheel. He is truly amazing, and he does stream on YouTube as well. And he's very talented. Okay. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions outside? You're welcome to ask questions besides getting a reading. Just please be respectful and keep an open mind. So the queue is currently open if anyone else would like a reading. So to give a little back history on how I got into tarot. I got into tarot when I was going through a dark patch in my life. I had just left a Christian religion and started my own path as a spiritualist, and was reading a book on it's called it's by Raymond Buckland, and the name of the book just totally blanked on me. It's called The Big Blue Book, if you know the book. And a lot of it really resonated with me, and I was reading the chapter on divination, and tarot really was screaming at me. And I went to a metaphysical store with my then husband, now ex-husband, and he kept trying to tell me I needed to start with the Rider-Waite deck, which for a lot of people is the basic starter deck. It is the deck that most people equate to tarot. But I kept telling him that no, that deck didn't call out to me, that I wanted this deck, this is actually the book for my deck. And, oops, I keep hitting my camera, I'm sorry. So the tarot deck really just called out to me, and I knew that was the deck that I would start reading with, and I haven't looked back since. It's my main deck. I do have one other tarot deck and a Lenormand deck. I don't do much with Lenormand yet. I haven't delved too much into it because I'm an intuitive tarot reader and an energy worker, so this is more literal, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to do readings on. But I do have one other tarot deck that I just got, so I'm still working with and getting to know, and it's called the Tarot de la Nuit. It's very beautiful, and I really like the artwork on it. That's the box for it. So I haven't opened this deck up to readings just yet. I've been working with the deck for live readings with my Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Hello, Ennis. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And you sure can ask a question. If you do have a reading question, in the description box below my stream is the rules. If you will read those first, I would appreciate it. Happily, I also feel like she's attracted to your light, so like your energy light really attracted her to you, and she knew that you're the person that would help get this story out for her and for the Asters. And I agree, tarot is very intuitive, but you do have to have some type of intelligence to read. I enjoy using tarot. It really helps me to focus my intuition, so that's why I personally use tarot. So Ennis, what was your question that you wanted to ask? And while you're reading the rules, I'll go over how I do my readings. I connect energetically to the person I'm reading for, or querent as it's called. And then I'll shuffle a deck. It's your choice. You can do the Tarot, Work Your Light Oracle, or the Halloween Oracle. And we'll see what the decks have to say. I can try to read for that, Enos, but that really falls into the relationship aspect of my rules. There's a lot of... Let me explain why I don't read love and relationships. I fully believe in free will. The other person is not here to connect, give me permission to connect to their energy. Free will aspect of it is, my personal view is, one minute thing can change the course of someone's path. So what I say now could be the path that they're currently on, but who's to say their path doesn't change? They could get a job in another town. Someone else could come into their life, or they could just deviate clearly to a different path, or same for you. So that's why I generally don't do love and relationship readings, because so many factors go into those that what is told now may not be the case in the future. And again, the main thing is, they're not here to give me permission to connect to their energy. I don't connect to anyone's energy unless they ask for a reading and give me permission to. That's just how I work. So, if you want to ask a different question, you're welcome to do that. But again, that's the stipulation of getting that type of question answered. That it might not be the case in the future, but that at this time, with the way you two are living your lives, it could be, Yes, he said that yesterday. So just, if that's what you would like to do, or if you'd like to ask another question, please feel free to do so, and let me know what deck you would like a reading from. Sure. What deck would you like me to use? Work Your Light. Alrighty. Alright, so the way I will connect to you is I ask that you imagine a ball of energy or a ball of light in front of you. I'll connect to you. I'll shuffle the cards. Concentrate on your question as I'm shuffling the cards. And then at the end of the reading, I will disconnect from you. I'll take my energy back. I never keep anyone's energy, and I never linger around anyone's energy with my energy. So just let me know when you're ready with your ball of light or ball of energy, whatever you choose. All right, Ennis. All right, I'm going to shuffle, so please make sure you are contemplating your question. All right, so it's fill up your well, repeat, rest or retreat, rest, refuel. Let's see what the book has to say. Fill up your well. The most selfless thing you can do is fill up your own inner well. When you are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you are running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching out for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, or walking along the path or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So your focus on 2019, I'm getting that at least in the beginning of 2019 is to fill up your well, to nourish yourself, and to refuel. Make yourself a priority. Did you have any other questions, Ennis? You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I will go ahead and disconnect my energy from you. And shuffle the deck. And I wish you love and light and many blessings this year, Ennis. All right, the queue is currently clear again if anyone else would like a reading. And while we wait for that, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Halloween Oracle for myself. If I can shuffle, these cards are a little big. Go ahead and shuffle to release any stagnant energies. Again, thank you, Wheel of Light, for allowing or for modding for me tonight and for assisting me. Please make sure you give Wheel of Light a subscribe. He also streams on YouTube, and he is extremely talented and very good at what he does. And thank you for your assistance with Happily Ever After's question. Skull of Light, Illumination. $56. As the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darkness helps us cope with the darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It is too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourselves to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't fit us. Hello, TSC. So yeah, so that's my message for today. One second, TS, let me finish this up real quick. Kind of fitting from yesterday's message, don't you think, Wheel? The one I just read. All right, TS. The way I work is I'm an energy worker and healer, and I am an intuitive empath. And I will connect to you energetically. All you have to do is imagine a ball of light or energy in front of you. I will connect to you, and then shuffle the deck of whatever deck you choose, and then we will see what the cards have to say. This is my tarot deck. It's the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. You have the choice of that or Work Your Light Oracle or the Halloween Oracle. The Halloween Oracle is the one I was just reading from. So please let me know when you're ready to connect and which deck you would like to use regarding to answer your question. Yeah, I need to know which deck you'd like to use. You don't have to do it first, but... All right, the tarot deck. All right, let me know when you're ready with your energy. And I will connect to you. And then I'll shuffle the deck. And as I said, as I'm shuffling the deck, please just make sure that you're contemplating on your question. All right. All right, I'm going to shuffle, so please make sure you're contemplating your question. All right, so this is the judgment card for whether or not, or if you'll find a job. And this is if you will have to move, which is the Empress. Two very strong cards. All right, so Judgment. I think that there's going to be some opportunities opening up for you. I do feel like you're going to have to use your judgment on what works best for you and for the company. I do feel like this angel, this being of light, whatever you want to call it, is a representation of you coming out of the darkness and shedding and blessing other people with your light. So to me, that just says that yes, it'll be something that you could potentially enjoy. That really is a decision for you to make, whether or not you enjoy your job or not. Every job has its issues. Every company has its issues. But it's how we view and what we make of that job, that situation, that really determines if we enjoy our job or not. So as far as moving or staying in the same city, this really doesn't answer that question in a typical way. The Empress is pregnant with ideas, pregnant with new things. The animals really always stand out to me, as well as the greenery that's underneath her. I don't know that I can answer whether or not you would have to move. Keep your options open. Look in other places, because you don't know what you could potentially find. If you have the ability to not only look in your current city, be open to it. The Empress card really talks about nature, in addition to bounty, blessings. So be open to other cities, in addition to where you currently live. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on where this job is. Again, like I've told a couple other people, do your research on the companies. Go in there prepared when you do your interview. That you know what the company is about, and you know what that specific location of the company is about. But again, bountiful ideas, bounty, nature, Mother Earth. And then making the best of whatever situation that you're in. I do feel like there is something that's going to be opening up to you, maybe a couple of opportunities. The choice will be up to you whether or not you move or stay. But don't discount moving. That's all I'm getting. If that makes sense. I know it's not very clear, but that's the messages that I feel. Did you have any other questions, TS? Okay. So I'm going to disconnect from your energy. Reshuffle the deck to... Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting that it's your choice. So, like I said, when I had the cards out, if you're happy where you're at and that's home, you know, that could be the answer to your question. Or if you want to move, that's your question. You know, that's the answer to your question. Just be open to whatever possibilities are out there. If you don't want to move and you put the intent that you don't want to move out there, then you're not going to move. So I pulled one more card because I feel like your question is just a little bit different than how you stated it. The Ten of Cups, excuse me. I mean, it's hearth, it's home. It's comfort, relaxation. It's about the emotions of what home is. And if you feel like where you're at now is your home, then see what it makes, what happens with a job that's in your current city. Oh, okay. So that's what I'm getting. I'm going to go ahead and release your energy. And disconnect mine. Shuffle the deck to release the energy of the deck. You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to connect and for reading for you. I believe that the queue is currently open if anyone else would like a reading. Alrighty, thank you, Wheel. And if no one else would like a reading, I'll probably end the stream here. Or in the next few minutes. We'll see. We'll give it a couple. You're welcome to ask questions other than for the, divination or tarot or oracle. And just all I ask is that you be respectful. I'll do my best to answer them. Alright, well, I guess I will go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by, for allowing me to read for you tonight, and for sharing your energy. I wish you all nothing but love and light and blessings as you commence through 2019. Peace, love, and light.